Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Vanilla Classic, our hardcore hunter run, and the server Bloodsail Buccaneers. Thank you guys so much for being here today and for clicking on the video. Hope you're all doing well. We are going to start things off by heading over into Elwyn Forest. We do need to run and get on the tram. We could try to do the rat catching quest, or we could at least start it, and maybe if we spend enough time in the tram, waiting for the tram, we'll eventually be able to complete it. But I'm not going to miss a tram to do the quest, you know? We are going to catch the first tram that we can. Oh, we might not even be at level for that quest yet, apparently. Maybe more like a level 12 to 15 type of thing. I've always felt like the tram room here could use some, like, generic elevator music. Just, like, while we're waiting for the tram, instead of the absolute silence. I mean, we could hear the ambient sounds. Some music would be nice.
You're a tall one.
We probably had just missed the tram when we arrived. Here we go. That's not the greatest timing, but it'll work. Should probably move a stone form out. While active, grants immunity to bleed, poison, and disease effects. In addition, armor is increased by 10%, lasts for 8 seconds. Yeah, some additional armor could be good if we are getting beat on and in threat of going down. We could pop that. But we won't ever pop it if I don't see it, so we'll put it there and it should be good. We can make some spiced wolf meat. We need to get some mild spices. This would give us the well-fed buff, and we would gain 2 stamina and spirit for 15 minutes. We probably want to do that as soon as we can. I do want to try to get to a point where we can keep the food buff going on us at all times. And we have the beer-based boar ribs recipe for when we get that leveled up a bit. Alright, out into Stormwind we go. We have to remember to grab the flight points. It's not really critical right now, but if we don't do it while we're here this time, we'll probably forget. We could train here too, weapons, but we don't have a lot of silver. However, we should probably see what we can learn here. I'm assuming we can learn swords. It seems like the thing that you would learn in Stormwind. Just don't know where that would be done at. Maybe in Old Town. I guess the unfortunate thing, though, is... does Stormwind have a hunter trainer? Maybe they have a Dwarf Hunter trainer hanging out somewhere? Hmm. I would love to find a guard. That would be cool. I'm pretty sure the weapon trainer is somewhere in Old Town. I just don't know where. So finding a guard is paramount. There just aren't a lot of guards around apparently to ask. We're going to run all the way out here to do it and then have to go back. I remember there being more guards. I remember there being guards almost at every gate post. Crazy. Okay. I guess the nearest guard is over at the flight tower anyway, so let's go grab the flight path. And we'll talk to this guy about a few things. First, let's see if there is a hunter trainer anywhere here. There is. And he's going to be back in the Dwarven district.
Light bless you.
And then weapon trainer is going to be... Oh, the weapon trainer is actually right here.
Be careful.
Because it's Stormwind, so of course they make everything super easy. I think the weapon trainer in Orgrimmar is all the way back in the Valley of Wisdom.
What can I do for you?
Crossbows will probably be important. That's 10. Everything's 10 silver. Oh, jeez. Guys, 10 silver? To learn weapon skills? I forgot we can equip two-handed swords. That's actually pretty awesome. Okay, well, we're not getting any of this stuff right now, obviously. But it's nice to know that it's really convenient to go train it. Let's grab the flight path, and then we will get out of here.
Light be with you. Go with
Kind of makes travel a little bit easier for me if I want to hop from town to town between recordings. I can just jump on the flight path. And I don't have to go wait for the tram or run to the tram or any of that stuff. Looks like the typical beautiful day here in Elwyn Forest. Now, I'm not going to set our Hearthstone here because at level 10, I would kind of like to go instantly back. But you know what? I don't know how important that is. We're really close to Stormwind, and like I just said, I can go AFK in flight off recording just to get us over there. So maybe I will set the Hearthstone here. Could be beneficial. Yeah, one thing I wanted to do today, sorry about doing this a few minutes in, but it has been on my mind. I talked about it yesterday, but I am going to disable Questie because I'm just kind of tired of it. It's often distracting to me. I find myself checking the map all the time. And a lot of times, it actually isn't very accurate. And it kind of misleads me from trusting what I actually know to be true about where enemies are based on what I've experienced. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's grab all the quests here. We've done these many times, so I'm probably not going to read these ones.
Well met. Light bless you.
We know we need to go to the Fargo Deep Mine.
Good day
We know
to
that
you.
Remy wants some gold dust, and he's concerned
See you
about the
around.
local Murlocs.
Need something? See you later.
How's our inventory doing? About as good as it can, but not very good.
Greetings. Go with honor, friend.
And yeah, let's come inside here, and we will set our Hearthstone, actually. we're going to have to do a little bit of running around, so this should help us a bit.
Finest goods.
Alright, the very first things we need to do is we are going to head to the south. And we're going to do the stuff at the farms. It's a little bit of running around to get us into the mine. But then we'll be able to do the cobalt stuff, and we'll be able to do gold tooth at the same time. Let's track what we have going on. Did we not get the candles quest? We didn't. Maybe that guy was doing a roleplay for somebody turning something in. Let's run back to the inn really quick. Because yeah, we should definitely have a quest for candles. Sometimes when you turn in a certain stage of his quest, he goes into a little bit of roleplay. And you can't interact with him during that. Here we go.
Hello, safe travel.
Let's get him before somebody puts him into motion here. Now we're good. We could definitely be fighting some stuff along the way. Because we need the meat. We need the meat. It is weird not to skin. I need to keep my eyes open for those mining nodes. I'd love to see on the Blizzard Hardcore server them open up professions a little bit and like actually make some changes to how the game is made. I say the Blizzard Hardcore server. The theoretical Blizzard Hardcore server that we talk about when we're talking about the data mining that happened, where they pulled little bits of information out of the next patch to kind of determine there was going to be some kind of switch that could set a Blizzard server to be a hardcore server. I don't want anyone to get confused and think that there currently, right now, is an official Blizzard Hardcore server. Because there's not. But what I'd like to see is like more professions. I want to be able to do 4 main professions. I don't know if it should be opened up completely the way like New World is. That would be cool. Maybe they should just do that. Maybe you should be able to work on as many professions as you want. We kind of talked about how a character being able to become overpowered, it doesn't really matter as much in a hardcore scenario. Because so much of what you're doing is playing solo, and you're not gonna, the important part for balance is that you're not going to be doing any PvP. So it doesn't really matter if characters or classes are balanced with each other. And so you can get away with doing more wild stuff. Like, yes, there's probably perfectly good reasons for balance why people can't take multiple professions. Because you can stack the really cool stuff that you can get from those professions. But in a hardcore run, that's exactly what you want to be able to do. Because you're not going to be able to farm dungeons, you're not going to be able to farm raids. Because you have the 1 boss per character rule. So yeah, opening up professions a bit or a lot would be amazing. And meta progression, I really hope that there's a really smart person somewhere at Blizzard who's looking at roguelike games and their popularity, and I hope they're trying to think about meta progression for hardcore World of Warcraft. I'm just going to keep putting this idea out into the universe, hoping that it gets picked up. You guys have been telling me that I can back up and auto-attack. So this is classic. When the enemy's not slowed, just backing up alone will not get me within range to do any of my ranged attacks. Okay? So you guys might be talking about doing something else. Maybe you mean that we should slow them and then back up, which would make sense. Right now we don't have any access to any slowing abilities. But no, you cannot simply just back up from a mob and shoot. Unless they are, you know, slowed or stationary or something's going on with them. We're just not getting into the right range. I don't know, I'll keep looking at it, but without some kind of slow, I don't see how it's beneficial to not just go into melee when they get into melee. You know, we do have some melee abilities. Eventually it won't matter because the pet will be holding them at range most of the time. Let's see it again. See, now we don't shoot while we're moving. Yeah, see, we can cock the gun, but we don't get the shot off. Even kind of strafing away, I don't quite get in range to light up our auto fire. You guys tell me if you think I could do something different with the controls to get myself in range without a slow. I just don't think that there is. And now we should eat. I'm not really liking this bear being on us, so I'm gonna leash him. We're not at full health and he's level 8, so... did I go to the wrong farm first? It's likely that I did. I usually go to the wrong farm first. Yes. Who do we have playing today? We have over 50 people. 50 is the max that the list can show. That's pretty impressive for 11 at 20 on a Tuesday morning. I'm continually surprised by how many people level on this server during the day, during the times that I play. I wonder what the actual server population count is of active players. Let's see if I can find out. It has to be like pretty big. It's probably not mega server size, but I feel like it has to be fairly large for so many people to be on during the day.
Hello. Have a good one. You need something? See you later.
Alright, so now we need to go talk to Billy. So you gotta come over to this farm first. So basically, you go towards the river. You get this, and then you run over to the other farm. I always manage to do it in the opposite order, despite playing the game for 20 years. It's actually really impressive, if you think about it the right way. Oh, we forgot a quest in here as well. Oh, we messed up again because we're supposed to go see Tommy. Oh boy.
How are you? Safe travels.
The farm quest always mess me up. I do them right away to get them over with because I kind of despise them. We could skip them on this here. We don't have to do them, but they lead us into the mine for gold tooth, and it's hard just to ignore them. Alright, we need to get some boar meat because Tommy wants a pie. Yeah, the important thing to keep in mind about auto shot in classic vanilla is that it has an 8 to 35 yard range. So we have to be more than 8 yards away from an enemy to actually auto shoot. 8 yards is a lot. It doesn't sound like it or seem like it, but in the game it really is. Now in subsequent expansions, that dead zone gets smaller and smaller. And I don't remember what expansion it was that made it so hunters could just fire point blank. Maybe it was Cataclysm. Could have been Cataclysm. If I was paying attention to anything, I would have seen that, you know, we completed the quest. I could probably turn auto tracking back on. Would be good. Let's go into interface options. Okay, it is on.
Hey there. See you around.
Okay, while we're over here, let's go see Billy. Or Tommy. Let's go see the person by the river, who we forgot the first time around.
How are you? Have a good one.
Greetings. Light bless
Okay,
you.
with that, this will be our last little fetch quest back over to Billy, then we can go into the mine. Now, the mine is going to be a little bit dangerous. There's probably going to be lots of respawns, there's probably going to be a lot of players. There's going to be a lot of aggro up for grabs on lots of angry, pissed off kobolds. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting time. We're going to go slowly and just kind of try to be aware of things respawning around us and behind us. I think we'll have a little bit of an advantage. Somebody just took that copper. They took the copper right from in front of us. We'll have a little bit of an advantage. We'll be a little bit of a higher level than we would be if we started here as a human. Didn't do any zone hopping. But we'll still need to be cautious. Alright. I'm not liking that we have 0 inventory space. Why did I think that food was going to give us a buff? Oh, there it goes. Okay. It did give us... I didn't wait long enough. Okay. There we go. 15 minutes increases stamina and spirit by 2. So a little bit more health and mana regen. Obviously, it's not the biggest buff in the world, but every little bit counts in hardcore. That's what I keep telling myself. We'll say it can't hurt, right? So these guys are still level 6. That's no joke. Could easily die in here. I do want to get this copper vein if I'm lucky enough to get there before anybody else. Let's see if we can sneak in here without fighting this guy. I don't mind fighting him after we get the mining node. There we go. Let's come up here a little bit. Now we do have to go into the mine for gold tooth. We can't just farm them safely on the outside, not if we want to do that quest. And I think we do, because he's not an elite. He's not an elite, so we should be able to do it, assuming we can get him to spawn for us. I believe he also comes with a couple of guards. We're getting lucky with the copper nodes over here. Okay, not very lucky. That was only a one-hitter, but still pretty lucky. Alright, there's the ping for exploring the mine and checking it out for the marshal. Let's kill some of these guys who just popped up behind us. Just in case we have to run out of here, I don't want them here. This one is level 7, so yeah, all of a sudden I feel like, despite the little bit of stuff we did over in Keranos, we're still just at level with this. Very interesting. I feel like if you took a hunter in here at level 6, you would definitely get killed, and there wouldn't be a lot that you could do. It might be a bit of a challenge here at level 8. Now that being said, we don't have our level 8 skills, which could be substantial, right? It could be some serious updates to some of our damaging stuff. And we can train in Stormwind. The unfortunate part is we were like 2 bubbles from leveling when we arrived. Okay, we have a respawn who's a little bit closer. Let's back up some more. Line of sight is apparently going to be a factor here. Inventory is full. Pretty much exactly what you don't want to see. So we didn't get gold tooth that time around, but we can kind of hang out here for a minute. I'm going to try to grab this cover down here. That could be beneficial. And we're going to move a little bit as this guy runs back in. I hope this is going to end up being okay. I don't feel really good about how much health we have. That's the only thing. We can't afford for him to dodge or block too much. We can't afford to miss too many things. Okay, great. He's a runner. That's like beautiful for us, man. That is great. Great news. Okay, the bad news is we don't have any room in our inventory and we're running out of food. That's the bad news. Oh no. Okay, I need to leash this guy, I think, because I'm not going to be able to get an advantageous position from which to fight him. Luckily, a lot of this stuff back here is cleared out still. I'm going to try to come... Maybe I can come down here and get this. Do you think he'll leash? Seems like somebody else might have picked him up, actually. Which I appreciate. Though we're still in combat. Okay, time to head back and see exactly what's going on. Okay, that's Goldtooth. We don't need that kind of problems. Alright, Goldtooth is back up. I'd like to just leave him for someone else to get that needs him. So maybe we can go out this way. Carefully. We still need lots of gold though, so we're not really... We don't need to head out, but if we're going to stay in the mine, we need to be really careful. I'm really not happy with the inventory situation, to be honest. I don't know if I want to fight all these guys. And not loot them. I can't make myself do it. We gotta hearth back to Goldshire. We'll come back, it's fine. We're not in a big hurry. We could probably do a couple of different things, but...
King's honor.
For now, let's vendor. The sad thing is we don't have a lot to sell, you know. We need to buy a bag. I think we need to just spend all of our money on a bag right now, because this is not good. We are not in a good position with this. I can engineer anywhere, that's nice. Am I going to be able to make bullets anywhere? That's the next question. I mean, having some dynamite on us, it can't hurt, right? Let's try it out. Maybe it's something that we use, you know. It'll be a little bit of extra damage. Inflicts 26 to 34 fire damage in a 5-yard radius. So, you know, that doesn't sound awful.
For the Alliance.
Let's... Yeah, we have to buy a pouch off this guy. I don't have a choice.
Careful.
Okay. Yeah, I would say let's go train, but let's face it, we don't have the silver to train anyway, so we're probably not going to train till level 10. Let's turn this quest into Marshal Dugan.
King's honor, friend.
He'll give us a little bit of silver.
Light bless you.
Oh, we have a quest here to talk to William Pestle as well for Grandma Stonefield.
What can I do for you? Safe travel.
Yeah, do we want to go after the Murlocs? Not really. Let's head back to the mine. We'll do the Murlocs later. The question is with the dynamite, like, when do I use it? Yeah, that was cool. I like that. So we need blasting powder for that. Yeah, let's make more of those. Let's make more stuff like that. That was actually really cool. And they are on a minute cooldown? Okay, that's pretty nice. Does it seem ever to anybody else like engineering was basically created with hunters in mind, specifically? It feels like a lot of what you do on the engineers is going to benefit a hunter. I guess it could benefit anybody. It just seems very hunter-esque. I'm kind of tempted to try to stay on the outside of the mine, just picking up respawns and avoid the cluster that the interior probably is. We will open the chest. Assuming nobody comes behind us while we fight this guy and does it. This is Ivy. We might aggro this. Oh good, there we go. We got a couple of healing potions, which is amazing and they're gonna save our life at some point, right? It's gonna happen. We need to try to always keep potions on us. We should look at vendors in every little town or hub. Maybe even find somebody in Stormwind that could sell us potions. I'm sure there has to be a vendor that like replenishes their potion stocks every day. And if you guys know where those vendors are in the major cities, I would love to know. Because yeah, I need to have potions. Even once we have a pet, I feel like it would be prudent on any class that doesn't have a heal button of its own to just have potions at level with you, on you at all times. I'm not really digging this. I'm kind of digging the respawn rate going on outside, because yeah, look at this. Look at that just happened. Suddenly we were surrounded. Let's check up on the ridge. Yep, here we go. He had some copper ore on him. I will gladly take that. If I open with an arcane shot, I can probably get 2 arcane shots in before they get to me. I just don't know if we need to spend that much mana in a single encounter. It seems a little bit excessive. Let's try it out and see. Firstly, can we even do it? Not yet. Not without concussive shot. I mean, we have enemies popping up all over, but as soon as an enemy pops up, there is a player there to charge it, shoot it, hit it, slice it, whatever you want to do with it. It's going to happen pretty immediately. Doesn't give us a lot of time to get the ideal positioning on the enemies, because we have to be more reactionary if we want to pull anything. Well, let's see, we tried to position ourselves just a little bit better, and the time it took us to do that, a warrior charged in. And bye-bye mob. Your mobs are now belong to somebody else. Well, here we go again. And our inventory is already full again, guys. I just don't know what we can really do. Our inventory is going to be in really bad shape, probably for most of the playthrough. Just a heads up for those of you who are bothered by that kind of thing. We're going to be in rough shape until we can get some bigger bags. We only need one more, so obviously we're going to hang out here until we finish the quest. That was just bad on my part. We can't get any range on him. We're never going to be able to get in range to shoot him. Let's do the dynamite for a little bit of extra DPS. Okay. Obviously it seems like more maybe of an opener than a reactive ability. Just because you have to cast it. That time Arcane Shot beat the charge. It's impressive. It'd be really awesome if we can just get this last item. There we go. Let's get out of here. Everybody else gets to live. Let's go. Yeah, what happened was this. I'll tell you what happened. We never found any free bags in our starting area. Not even a single one. Is the playthrough more cursed if you get a black bag or if you just don't get any bags? I kind of hope that now that we're in Elwyn that maybe we'll get a bag here. But it hasn't happened yet. And usually if you have to buy a bag before you get a bag to drop, it's going to be a rough one. We should at least be grateful that we can keep our ammo in a separate ammo pouch and that they actually gave us that for free. Because otherwise, we would be probably running out of ammo as much as we're running out of inventory space. It's always kind of surprised me that there's never been a quest to fight the spiders right outside of Goldshire. You would think there would be a concerned citizen with arachnophobia or some such that would just want them gone. I guess they're just forest spiders, but let's be real, they're too big for that, and they're aggressive anyway. If they were passive, they could stay. But I personally think they should be cleansed. And there should be an NPC with a quest to do it. Alright, we're gonna have to hit the vendor first.
Greetings.
We should probably see if we can do some cooking. Maybe that will help clean up the inventory some.
Go with honor, friend.
Hey there. See you around.
I don't really care a lot about decreasing the target's chance to hit for 10 seconds because I'm not going to be PvPing. I would rather just sell this for the gold. So we're going to do that.
How are you?
There's almost an entire silver.
See you later.
I supply only the finest.
And we have to get another bag.
For the Alliance.
Good day to you. Have a good one.
Okay, let's go try to deal with these Murlocs. I know we have Bernice's necklace to turn in. Probably should have done that while we were down there, but it's okay. We'll be back that way when we go to turn in Princess anyway. Or when we go down there to complete this chain. We could do it that way. We can complete this chain and we can take that down there and then we can turn in Bernice's necklace. Reldis the Hunter dead at level 8 in Elwyn Forest. Don't do this to us, man. That's not going to be us right now, okay? I bet you died on the Murlocs too, or you died in the mine, but my money is probably on the Murlocs. Yeah, the Murlocs we're about to fight. Here we go, level 7 Murlocs. Great. I can't remember if they run. If they run, that's great for us. On the Hunter, the funny thing is you want things to run from you. Nothing more satisfying than gunning down a Murloc from behind. Okay, yeah, the danger in shooting through trees is that you really have to look at the target in the target frame first. There's a definite lack of living Murlocs over here. Let's put it that way. I don't see any. Which means they are probably going to respawn around us any moment. Yeah, they're totally wiped out. How many people must be clearing this for them to be completely and utterly gone? A lot. The answer is a lot, in case you didn't know. Okay, I do see a respawn. Again, my worry is that, yeah, they're all respawning at once. This is, let's back it off. Yeah, we need to get somewhere we don't see a body, or maybe if we just stand on one body, we'll have some idea of what we're gonna face. This seems like a good way to start in. Let's come over here. Let's keep an eye behind us on that body. And let's just hope for the best. Let's refresh that amazing food buff that we had going for a little bit. Alright, it does look like the ones over here have respawned. We do have a swimmer in the water to deal with first. It's a decent time to level up. That was a big old miss on Raptor Strike that we did not need. Two out of 4 though. I popped Stone Form because I realized I did not have the health that I really would have preferred to start that pull with. Let's see if we can get on land and eat a little bit. We've got 2 here. Let's use our... Oh, that's 3, Robert. Yeah, that's 3, dummy. Yep. I think we're running. It would be cool if we can get, like, any kind of distance on them, right? Any kind of distance would have been useful, but we just couldn't. We've still got this guy. We almost got some distance on him, but that didn't happen either. I think we just have to leash everyone. It's so hard to, like, try to fight them when we can't get any range. Well, we might be stuck with this guy. Health looks okay. Should be able to melee the one of them down. Yeah, firing into trees. Firing into trees means that sometimes you're going to pull 3 guys. When you just have no visibility. I guess we just have to be prepared to run if things like that happen. Alright, that is 4 out of 4. Let's head back. We are going to grab this copper. I hope I haven't missed too many. I do need to learn to be a little bit more attentive to my mini-map for the copper nodes. I just don't feel like I've been thinking about it enough today. You guys should let me know how many I missed. It was probably a number greater than 0. I do feel like the quests in Dunmorrow are a little bit more challenging than some of the quests here in Elwyn, so I think we'll stay in Elwyn for a little bit. And obviously, eventually, we are going to go back and finish up Dunmorrow as well.
How are you? See you around. What can I do for you?
Alright, that will turn in back at the farm, so we'll be able to turn in Goldtooth's necklace at the same time as we do that. Can we do any cooking? We can do a little bit of cooking. Trying to get to, was it 25? Yeah, we have to get to 25 to learn this recipe, and learning the recipe will get it out of our bags. So that's something we have a strong interest in doing. Because even though we keep buying bags, we keep just filling our inventory up.
Light be with you.
All kinds of junk. Yeah, that's literally all we can really sell right now. Okay, yeah, that is what it is. We will have to get another bag soon. We have silver. I just have to do it now.
I buy and trade.
Alright, there we go. We've got as many bags as we can have right now, unfortunately. With the last slot taken up by the ammo pouch, it just kind of is what it is. The good news is we usually keep 5 or 6 stacks of ammo on us, so it makes sense to have the ammo pouch. I am going to take a break here. Thank you guys for joining me today. I really do appreciate the support on this run. I'm having a good time on the Hunter, and we are a little bit away from becoming a true Hunter and getting our pet. So we'll ding level 10 here next time, and then we will head back over to Dunmorrow. We'll do the quest to get our pet. And yeah, things will get probably a lot more interesting after that happens. Thank you guys again. As always, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.